Learning as we go. Bear with me. I'm on table 4 down here. I do have ace king. And we faced a raise. We've had 2 fortunate hands go our way already. Up on table 2 we had pocket aces and the guy had pocket 10s on an 8 high flop, and that was that. And then over on table 1 we had a guy that just decided to barf his whole stack when I flopped bottom set with deuces. He got a flush draw, board paired, and that was that. I think I'm just going to have to go against this guy again. If he wants to get an 8, well, he didn't snap call, so I think I'm probably good. Maybe I overplayed it, but whatever. I will just take down the pot, and that's fine. Over on table 1, I had pocket 6s, and I'm in raise because I misclicked. We are trying to pay attention. Alright, we're going to find out truth time here in a moment if this thing goes live. Fingers crossed. Are we in? Hey, we flopped a set, so we got that going for us at least. So even if this thing... Hey, there's the button. Hey, that's a bad turn card. We're going to check. I can't go anywhere right now, not for that. I can beat a lot of his 2 pairs, but if he's got a 10 or a 5, he might get a few dollars from me. If he makes an extreme bet, I just have to fold. Such a bad card. I mean, is it ever a bluff? Is it ever a bluff? No, it's never a bluff. And that's okay. Hey, we got rewarded with queens. So I apologize for the technical difficulties. As we go, bear with me. Looks like we finally are up and live. I don't know if I have got chat around here somewhere. I don't know. But there we go. It looks like I figured it out finally. Yeah, so alright, what we've got going on here. Let's catch you guys up. I did sit down here at 6 o'clock, and it only took me 15 minutes to figure out how to use my software. I used Twitch earlier this week a couple times, just screwing around. And it turns out I had jacked up all my YouTube settings. Table 4, I got pocket deuces in late position. We're going to call a raise and see how we do after the flop. Definitely not falling in love with... Ooh, now that's... Bottom set on an ace high board. No need to slow play this, really. It's pretty wet with the diamonds. Any ace is going to give us a call. If he's got ace king or ace queen, he might even get a little jazzy. Alright, no need to get scared yet, but we're going to go half pot. I like that card. We're definitely going to target an ace hand. If he's got an ace king and he rips, well, I mean, we're just calling. We have to. We're good. Yeah, ship that right over here to me. Alright, over on table 3, we have pocket 8s. Let's try to get you guys caught up a little bit on what happened, as I missed this flop entirely. Let's see now. I had pocket aces over here on table 2 against pocket 10s on an 8 high flop. That worked out well. Pocket deuces seemed to be the hand of the day for me on table 1. I had pocket deuces, flopped a set. I bet like $4 or $5, and this guy just rips his whole $110 stack with a flush draw. I, of course, call, and the board pairs on the turn, so that was that. So that's a double up there. Down here, that was just the other set of deuces, and I picked up a few other hands, I guess. Kind of hard to remember. I mean, they come at you hard and fast. That's why I record them. Or at least that's the idea. Don't always get to record them. But we're going to try to figure out how to get this live stream up and running. This is the third week in a row I've done it, and it's never gone as smoothly as I'd hoped. You'll have to bear with me. I'm an old man. You guys are lucky I don't have a VCR sitting in my living room with just 12 blinking on it all the time. But we did start the day with $25.32 and 79 cents in our bank. That's in our full ClubWPT Gold account. We have not reloaded any of these tables, and so we're in for 400. And as you can see, we're at I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 75. So up 275 in 15 minutes. Yeah, my cat approves. I figure if I want to be popular like Brad Owen, I have to have a cat. What's his name? Marvin? Well, this is dashboard. Come here, buddy. Don't worry, I'll give you half the money I make on this video. From YouTube, not from poker. Nine seven suited, early position. I mean, yeah, we're facing the world, but I mean, what are you going to do when you make a hand? You bet, they fold. You check, they check. It's just really hard to make some money. In the meantime, down here on table number 3, we have pocket queens. And we got a raise in front of us from a guy that opens 51 or plays 51%. Only B pips 11 though. Still feel like queens is ahead of his range. I was actually playing against a guy last night whose numbers were 82 and 1. So 82% B pip, 1% pre-flop raise. So that works out to basically aces and kings, and probably not even every time. All right, we're going to go to 4-table view because we actually have some playable hands on 3 of the 4 tables. Get up to 9-7 suited again, get rid of that nonsense. We've got ace-queen suited on table 2, ace-queen offsuit on table 1. The queens flop us an overpair against this guy. No reason to slow play here. If he's going to go, he's going to go. I definitely want to size this so that, all right, he's just going to bet. I am just going to put him all in. And we take it down, and that's fine too. The ace-queen spades doesn't really look like it's materializing into anything, but we did flop top pair over here on table 1. Yeah, table 2, he had jacks, that's fine. Table 1, we've got ace-queen, we've got top pair, top kicker. We did pick up a backdoor flush draw. This guy's got a 42% VPIP, so I think we're probably still in good shape against him. He's going to call again, and we're going to bet small for value here on the river. Hopefully we don't get raised. I really don't want to have to make any tough decisions this early in the session. All right, we get called, we're good. I mean, if I get raised there, it's like we're never good. And it sucks because, I mean, it sucks folding top pair, top kicker. It really does. It goes against my nature. But when you're beat, and you just have to own that. It is unfortunate. All right. So it looks like we got a couple of people here in the chat with me, or in the live stream watching with me. Feel free to say hi or talk some shit. I welcome trolling. There's no such thing as bad publicity unless you're P. Diddy. I haven't had my first true YouTube troll yet, so I kind of looking at that as a benchmark of when I've quote-unquote made it, or at least I'm doing something right. You know, it's just basically friends and family and a few people I play cards with looking on there saying everything's great. And I mean, don't get me wrong, compliments are nice, but I'm just looking for that guy that tells me I suck. That's you know, that's when I know I'm doing something right. But we do have 4 viewers on here right now, so hop on in, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what you think of my cat. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know how old he is. I told him I was going to cut him open and count the rings, but he didn't really feel like that was a good idea. All right, over here on table 1. God, I just hate doing shit like this. But it's only $1. Well, okay. I guess we'll let it slide this time. I think we might actually be in good shape here. Yeah, he's going to bet 250. There are some draws out here, though. We don't necessarily want to be low playing too much. In hindsight, I probably should have just let out on this board, because then it traps the two people right behind me. They don't know what to do. But we got these two. We got the two looky-loos out of the way. We've got flop junkie in the pot. Yeah, well, doesn't really strike me that he has club draw. He might have picked up one club, or he could have an ace. But I think we're good here. I'm going to go to two table view while that hand wraps up. We do have pocket nines in the small blind. We get called and we're good by a queen. Queen and a club. That'll do. We pretty much miss everything. But this guy is pretty tight. You can, especially on an ace high board, I play against him a lot. He likes... I could probably barrel him. Barrel him twice. If he calls this one, he's definitely got some up piece. He's not in there with Bip and Pip. Right now he's deciding, does he want to make the stand? I've played against him several times. He'll float you, but when the money starts going in, he'll take it seriously and he'll kind of respect what you're trying to do. He doesn't get his money in bad too often, and I've never seen him bluff. I mean, this guy's got a V-pip. I mean, he could be out here with a dick in his hand, but I'm really not trying to mess around. I'm going to come at him a little hard. I mean, if he's doing that, he's going to do it a lot, and I can wait till I have something better than ace-9 come after him. You know, bad players are like buses. If you miss one, you'll be getting be another one along in 5 minutes, and it's no big deal. Well, let me go back to the four table view. Not that you guys are really missing much of anything. Just random rags about them. 3/4 of the deck that I don't play. My stats, by the way, in case anybody's interested, 21 and 17. I feel that's fairly accurate of what I play in real life, too. Maybe I might be a little looser in real life. I found that when I play online, I can be more selective just because I'm seeing, especially with four tabling, I'm seeing 10 times as many hands as I am playing live. So yeah, I'm a little more selective. I'm just really trying to, I think the biggest leak in most low stakes players' games is they play too much crap from out of position. They play too much crap for raises and 3-bets. I've really stopped calling 3-bets, especially out of position. If you look at the charts, you'd be surprised as to how tight you're supposed to play 3-bets out of position. Just in general. I mean, yeah, it's only $2. Yeah, it's only $3. But, I mean, this guy looks at his card and says, I want to play this hand for more money. And unless you have some serious, objective, actionable evidence that says this guy's out to lunch, you kind of got to listen to him. A little bit of a cooler down there on table 3 aces versus king. Glad I wasn't a part of that, unless I had the aces, obviously. All right, table 4 looks like we have a little bit of a prospect of a possible hand. We're going to bump this up. And king 10 suited. We got a limp from the button and just the blinds. Yeah, take it down. Always fine. I'm always happy when they fold, even when I got aces. My win rate when everybody folds is really, really good. It's when I play my best, when everybody folds. So since it took a little while for me to get this live stream up and going, I finally went live around 7:15 or so. Or 6:15, I'm sorry. We're going to play till 7:15 because I like to give you guys about an hour's worth of content. And yeah, one of these days I'll figure out how to do a live stream properly and just push the right buttons and we'll go live just like a news broadcast or a 20-something gamer. I mean, I'm an old man with gray hair and all these buttons confuse me. But we are trying to get ourselves sorted out here. Yeah. This is so... That hand is so sus. But we haven't played much. Good, holy cow. Oh, that's 28%. I'm sorry, I thought it was 78%. Alright, we're going to go to tables 3 and 4. We've got ourselves pocket 5s in late position over there. Nobody opens, so I will. There's a chance 5s are good, and alright, works for me. Kind of a little card dead, so yeah, if there's anybody in there, drop a hello in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from, and I will tell you why my area is better. We can get into an internet fist fight. I'm just kidding. Really be interested to see if I have any foreign viewers. You want to get aces? Yeah, my sound is working. Somebody said yeah, my sound seems to be working on my end. Hey, Jesse Davis from Georgia. Hello. Thanks for watching. Let me chat from the... There we go. Yeah, all right. Looks like one of these tables is getting a little short-handed. We're going to c-bet it anyways. I really enjoy playing short-handed. Most people, especially at low stakes, just don't know how to play. I mean, I'm no Doug Polk or anything close, but I feel like I'm better than most. All right, so one person says they can't hear me, one person says they can. So we're going to assume that it's technical difficulties, because I pulled the stream up on my side and I can hear it too. It wouldn't be surprising if I was screwing shit up, though. I mean, it took me 15 minutes to figure out how to get this live stream up and running. This is definitely a favorable flop for my range, even though 5s are absolute ass on a king-queen. All right. This guy's pretty tight. He seems like a reg. Ha! There's a good set. Well, if he doesn't have a heart, I'm winning. Hey, hey. Shit, I was ahead the whole time. We will take that and happily stack it down to our virtual chip stack. All right, so yeah, a little card dead right now at the moment. But, I mean, they only let us play 4 tables. To update those who just popped in, I bought in for a total of $400, $100 on each game. I have not had to reload yet. Table 1, I'm going to raise a suited king from the button. We're short-handed, I can get away with some nonsense. Oh, there's this guy again. He plays super tight. He's probably gonna flat my c-bet. But you can usually barrel him off on the turn. And I'm definitely going to c-bet that. That's very favorable for me. I do want him to go away, but if he calls... Oh, shit. I pulled a good hand on table 3 because I was not paying attention. Alright, I got to check now. He's definitely got a piece of that. Yeah, flush drawn to get shot. He ain't going nowhere, so that's fine. Down on table 4, I do have pocket 10s. So kind of picking that up in the middle of the action. The flop went check around 3 ways. This guy, couple of regular tight regs. I have a feeling that tens might be good here, and I think a small bet can get called because I'm kind of looking a little bluffy. If he's got a 9, well then I just pay him off, and that's fine. But for $9, he might take a stab. Where are we at? And he's got a weak ace. All right, well we paid him off, and that's okay. Yeah, down here on table 4, I was not paying attention when I clicked the fold button with king queen suited, folded pre-flop, and probably could have won a nice spot. So yeah, there's chickens that'll never hatch, unfortunately. Over here on table 3, I got myself an ace-10 offsuit, or table 2, I'm sorry. We'll open that. That's definitely at the bottom of range. I don't like to get too far out of line with that. All right, we'll take that down. All right, so I did buy in for $100 on each table. I have not had to reload yet, which is always fortunate. Usually it just seems like one table's winning and one table's losing, and a couple tables are breaking even, but I hit a couple of hands while I was trying to figure out how to get the stream to run. And yeah, we're up a couple $100 already, which is always a good thing. We're up to 36, call that like 120, 170, and then 250, about $350, which not the worst thing in the world. All right, over here on table 1, we got ourselves pocket 8s on the button, and there's a lot of dead money ahead of us. We are not giving anybody a price to see a flop. If they want to play, they're gonna have to pay. There's a lot of random overcard bullshit type hands that can make my life miserable with 8s. But if I get it heads up, I have a lot of room to be creative. Over on table 2, I do have an ace-3 suited on the button. There was a raise ahead of me. It's a fairly tight player, but we're going to see a flop. And this, yuck. One shot. And we take it down. I don't know what he was in there with, but it wasn't Broadway cards. Who knows? Maybe I was ahead the whole time. Alright, over here on table 2, we have just really nothing. I'm not going to call $7. You kidding me? Back over on table 1, though, we did pick up another pocket pair. Let's just focus in on that one. That seems to be the only table we have much going on right here at the moment. Nice, you got a couple people here playing on WPT Gold. I like it. I think it's like Party Poker 2006. Hello! Bottom set, or second set's the best set. Oh yeah, come on. Come to daddy. Watch me talk shit and get stacked. Definitely can slow play this one. It's such a... I mean, he's not in there with 4 or 5. I want to bet about $22 here. That'll set up a nice and easy river shove for a less than half pot bet. Or about half a pot size bet. 2/3 pot size bet. If he calls. It's going to be real easy to jam the river here. Yeah, he's just going to fold, and that's okay too. Like I said before, my win rate is incredible when people fold. We move down to table... Well, I had pocket 4s on table 3, but everybody folded pre-flop, so that's good. Table 4. We do have ace-jack, and we've been 3-bet. And that is always a fold. Twice on Sundays. Ace-jack offsuit is against my religion to play that hand. So yeah, I'm curious, couple guys that are in the chat hanging out. Where did you guys find out about the stream tonight? I posted about it on Facebook and on Reddit. Did you happen to see it on there, or was it just in your YouTube stream? Are you secret fanboys that I don't know about? Interested to find out how you found out about the stream, because I'm really trying to get some traction here. I started vlogging poker at the beginning of the year. It was my New Year's resolution this year around. I said I was going to put out a vlog every week, and for most weeks I've been pretty good. There's a few weeks I haven't been able to do it, mainly because I was on a poker trip. I went to Austin back in February. I had to take a week off. But I hired an editor a while to go and do my graphics for me, and it's going really well. We were trying to put out content every Friday and a couple of shorts throughout the week. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I have a little over 8,000 subscribers right now, so I don't know, I feel like I'm doing something. Yeah, interested to know how you guys found out about it. And if you like what you see, I will sing and dance for likes and subs. Give me those thumbs up. Give me those sweet, sweet subs. I gotta have it. I'm jonesing for my fix. Yeah, I'm going to be going out to Vegas here, actually, on the 12th. I head out there for 8 days, going to be playing in the Monster Stack. And if I don't make it out of day one on that, there's a $500 Salute to Warriors or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but a $500 bracelet event. I'm going to fire in both of those, and the rest of the time is just going to be cash out there. Yeah, I'm going to play some WSOP. I've never actually played the WSOP in Vegas. I've played a few circuit events around here. Picked up a few min caches along the way. Nothing to brag about. My hidden mob is definitely not. It's in the low 5 figures. Table 2 got pocket deuces again. We've made 2 sets with deuces. Let's see if we can go for 3. I like deuces when they make sets. I'm not going to lie. I like small sets and I cannot lie. Hey, swing and a miss. But okay. Just your recommendations. Been watching a lot of poker. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Hopefully I put out some stuff you like, and if not, there's plenty out there. That's for damn sure. Deuces still win against the old 5-7 suited. So 3 for 3 with deuces tonight. Always a good thing. Yeah, I like Right On. Obviously, I mean, he's the vlog father. I've been getting into a lot of Jamin Burton lately. He's really good. His editing is just top notch. He does it all himself. He's self-taught. He's an older guy like me. He just grinds the 5-10 game at Bellagio. He's one of my favorite vloggers. He's really funny. But like Poker Face Ash, even though she's kind of gravitating more towards tournaments lately, and I'm much more of a cash game grinder, but her analysis is spot on. She just breaks it down really, really well. Hello, Pocket Kings. She breaks down analysis really well. I used to watch Lexo. I used to watch Rampage. Rampage, I don't know what to think about him. I mean, he plays in games that that's an interesting flop. Betting small on a monotone flop is standard with all bluffs and made hands. What's his PFR? Oh, this guy is brand new. All right, interesting. We are going to check. And table 2, we have we picked up ace queen there. I mean, well, there we go. We don't want to go all in. We don't want to put them all in, so he'll get scared. Oh, nice. Yeah, well, shit. Well, we did have to fade the queen. But we will take that for sure. Board pairing always makes life a little easier. That's for damn sure. But yeah, as I was saying, the vloggers I like to watch. I used to watch, oh yeah, Rampage. Oh, my dear sweet Rampage. Obviously, he runs in different games in a different world than I know anything about. I mean, he is a really big YouTuber, big influencer, plays in Ultra Nosebleeds games, but I don't know, man. As someone who just watches from the outside, I hope he gets it figured out. He seems like a good kid with a good heart. He just seems to have a little bit of self-destructive tendencies. I think it feels like he owns the I'm a punter a little too much. You know, like he's almost made that his identity, and so then he's living up to it. You know, not to get too deep into psychological nonsense, but you know, you are what you believe you are. Like right now, I believe I am a good player with top pair on a $1 blind online game, and so I'm going to be that. Turning 2 pair. Oh, this guy, pretty tight. We're going to put in the bet. I don't want him to really call with the naked heart. Alright, I think we're going to be good here a lot of the time. Key to the bet size is you want to make it so that he can't easily raise. Like a raise is truth serum. Yeah, we're good. You know, if you bet like $3 or $4, he can easily throw in a raise. It's almost turning his hand into a bluff. But when you bet bigger like that, you're forcing him to be a little more honest with his raises. Plus, I mean, at these stakes. Heard about it on the Facebook WPT Gold page. All right, my spamming works. Thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Yeah, as I was saying, what was I saying? Big bets, you kind of, when I'm putting a big raise, oh yeah, river raises are never a bluff at these stakes. I mean, just like never. Like, never ever. Golly, life is good when you flop bottom set. Oh, shit, I don't have that table up. Anyways, I'm over here. I raised pre-flop. I got called in 3 spots, and now I flop bottom set. We are not going to dick around. We want to get paid. Oh, well. I mean, nobody really had a king or a diamond draw. Those are the only real hands that will give you action on a board like that. And it is what it is. All right, well, I'm planning on doing this every Tuesday around 6 o'clock Central. So I will put up reminders in the groups, the Reddit and the Facebook page. And yeah, if you have some time, pop on in. I try to do it for about an hour. Tonight we're going to run until about 7:15 because I could not figure out how to get my live stream software to work. I was doing a little Twitch streaming earlier this week, just screwing around. I think I got 1 viewer in 3 hours, so that's fun. But it deleted all my YouTube streaming settings. So, you know, we're all learning by doing. Yeah. Down here on table 4, I do have a king-queen offsuit in the straddle. If it folds around to the blinds, I can probably play, but even against a raise from late position, this table is really not all that great, to be honest with you. There doesn't seem to be any... There are no 40% V-pippers on this table. That is unfortunate. That's usually what I look for, is 40% V-pip. All right, over on table 3, I do have an ace-10 offsuit in late position. Yeah, when I popped down here today, I just opened up 4 tables at random. I did not do any research, did not do any bum hunting. We're going to fold that. His PFR is only 9%. 17-15, so super tight. 27-16, new player. Just seems like there's a lot of miserable regs on here tonight. Where's all the fish? I mean, you play later. I was playing like 1 o'clock in the morning last night. I was playing against a guy who was literally 82-1. I put a picture of it up in the Facebook group. Yo, Agario plug. What up? All right. Over here on table 2, we picked up pocket 4s again. We're picking up a lot of small pocket pairs, and we are making well more than our fair share of sets. This guy's a 55-9, so that's good. Oh, we're just going to check and see a flop, though. I'm going to play this one really passively, to be honest with you. And we'll peel one off. It's probably a loose peel. All right, we're done with it. If we go turn to 3, or possibly a 4, or yeah, that's probably it. Diamonds really were no good for me. All right, tell me a little better. We're gonna go split screen. Never mind. This one's a fold. Thought I might have a chance to get in there, but that's definitely a fold. I guess a 17% V-pipper, 15% PFR. He's just no good. All right, this guy is definitely a loose goose. He's brand new. We don't want to isolate. We're going to bump it up. We're going to highlight that table. Definitely want to isolate against the loose guy, even though we are out of position. Get this person out of there. It did not work. Yes, you do have to download the client. All right, we are going to c-bet this one small. All right, well, I guess we are not invited to that party, and that's fine. I'm kind of interested to see how it plays out. What do they got here? Haha, 7-6 offsuit. Look at this guy. I mean, no, yeah, he flopped a gutter against a flop straight. And that hand was worth $100 to him. After 13 hands, he's broken, and he's going to buy back in for another 25. So maybe he'll do better next time. We'll see. We'll see how he does. But yeah, to expand on the question, yes, you do have to download the client, and there seems to be some technical issues, especially on Windows machines using that client. I have this installed both at home and on my work computer. I work about a mile and a half away from my home here in central Tennessee, and it says I am in a prohibited area when I'm at work, but at home it has no problem. I've tried resetting my router, talking to everybody, making a really loose raise with Jack 8 suited here on the bottom. I'm going to be honest with you. I tried resetting my router, reached out to ClubWPT support, and they said, we are aware of the problem and do not have a solution. So that's where we're at on it. So I guess I'm not allowed to play poker at work, at least multi-table, which is fine because I have some work to do. Over here down on the bottom, I kind of got myself into a mess with this Jack 8. I think we're just going to have to abandon ship. I'm over here just clicking buttons. I mean, what sort of bluffs, what sort of draws could he be in there with? I'm just going to have to give this one up. Yeah, well, at least we don't have to show what sort of nonsense we were in there with. Ace 3, we have a much better, or table 3, we have a much better hand. We got ace queen suited in this big blind. We're up against a 40 and 9. We're going to see bet. We're definitely going to double barrel this one. I want to go a little bit bigger here. Kind of put the fear of God into him. I mean, if he's going to call, he's going to call. But people who think that these low stakes guys just never ever fold, that's not true. I mean, he could be in there with a draw, but at this point the jig is up. And that's okay. He told me where he was at, and it made him risk a bunch of money to do it. You know, it's kind of a double-edged sword. People say, oh, they never fold. But then they don't value bet their big hands when they have one. Like, if you're up against somebody, Jesus Christ. If you're up against somebody and they never fold, then you should just go all in, right? But if you think they're going to fold to an all in, then you realize there is a certain point, a pain point, where you can find the fold on them. Sometimes it's still not worth it. To answer your question, what do I do for work? I've got an Amazon business. Oh boy, here we go. He put in the. Do I want to rip it? I mean, there's so much dead money in there. Let's just go. Nobody's got over $100 on their stack. If I'm up against aces or kings, so be it. Three-way all in. Kings. All I need is an ace. All I need is an ace. God, it feels good to run good. I don't know. Was that a fishy play? You guys tell me. They're only 100 bigs deep. Am I an idiot? Please let me know. But yeah, getting back to what I do, I've got an Amazon business. We sell groceries and other retail consumable goods on Amazon. We've been doing it for about 5 or 6 years. Me and my fiance are actually getting married this weekend, so me and my soon-to-be wife are in business together. We do just about everything together except play poker. I think she has a little bit of interest in the game, but as a mom, she does not have the time. The kids are pocket aces. Hello. The kids are at the age where they don't have driver's licenses, but they have a lot of obligations with their extracurriculars, so it's just like, we're just dead driving them around. That's a pretty good flop. I like my chances. Alright, time to stop screwing around. I would like to get most of the money in here. By the river. Nope. Alright, well, that'll hold. Oh, speaking of my fiance, she just popped into the chat. All right, over on table 2, we picked up ace king again. Hopefully we don't have to get as lucky with it this time. Take this fight to the streets. He's definitely a type. He's a reg. We do have some dead money in the middle here. Don't exactly know what his double flatting range would be from the small blind. Probably a medium to small pocket pair. And this kind of flop would favor that. But I do have to maintain control of this pot. If I check here, I'm just giving up on it. I think I'm pretty much dead at this point. I would be looking out for this guy. I would not be surprised if he called down with 7s or something right here. And even be good. We're just going to fold that. I'm really interested to see how this one plays out. He's tanking. He's getting 2 to 1. I don't know. I think I'd throw it in there with 7s. What do you think? What would you guys do? Let me know. Would you call that? Would you call that with 7s? Against somebody with a 26-16? I don't know. Maybe I'm a fish. So yeah, we're doing really well so far tonight. We bought in for $100 on each table. We have not had to reload a single dollar, which is always a good thing. So let's see what we got here. Let's do a little math. We got a 457 plus 179 plus 145 plus 182 minus $400 buy-in. We are up $563. And that beats minimum wage. Take a loose call there. We're going to definitely... Okay, we're going to go to a 2-table view here. Got suited aces on a couple of tables. And we're actually going to go to a 3-table view because up here on table 2 we do have 8-7 suited on the button. We called a pre-flop raise. That is a pretty good flop. This is just going to be a fold. So let's focus in on tables 1 and 2. That's where the action is. We did flop second pair here. No other draws going on. Alright, this is very connected. Obviously, we have a large part of that connection. The aces are going to stick around for sure, at least for one street. But if we make our hand, those are the kinds of cards that can pay us off. Alright. 13 into 35. We're getting almost 3 to 1 to see a card. We can pick up backdoor clubs as well. We are going to take off a turn. Alright, he's not going to give us the right price. That is unfortunate. Because I have the feeling if we would have got there, we could have stacked him. But he's not going to give us the right price on to see it twice. Alright, over on table 1. Another hand, another winner. Pocket 9s this time. Over pair to the board. We're up against this freaking nit again. Guys, okay, thorn in my side. I'm gonna check to him and call his bluff on the end. Yeah, thank you. You're pissing me off. Alright, table 3, we got king queen suited. We're gonna throw in a 3-bet. This guy is oh, that's not who I thought it was. It seems like that time of night we're just playing against a lot of regs. When you come in here later at night, it definitely does seem to be a little more splashy. I guess the splashy players are still hanging out with family and such. The queen's a good card for us, obviously. We're going to continue the aggression. And that's not a good card. We're just going to check that behind. Alright, that'll do. Happy to see it. The ace cost me a little bit of money, I think. Alright, we're going to go split screen. Tables 1 and 4. Ace queen up top. 4s on the bottom. We have been having a lot of fun with small pocket pairs today. Flopping sets and getting paid. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, this one is not my flavor, but the ace fits well into my story. Looks like the ace queen just took that one down, so we don't need to worry about it. We want to barrel again. One more time. A little bit bigger this time. Really put him to the test. I mean, I might be able to get like 10s, 8s to fold, but no. He could have had a flush draw, but that's that. You're fine, bro. Go ahead. You win. Alright. Split screen, tables 2 and 4. We've got a lot of hands popping all of a sudden. We do have some pocket pairs again. This one we're just going to call and see it flop. We flop an open ender. It is the low end, but I like it anyways. Again here, this was a button steal. I possibly could have squeezed that. Hmm, 12 and... Alright, well, at least one person agrees with me. The ace-king was not the worst play in the world. We will take it. The pairs just don't seem to be working for me right now. I can only win playing like 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Maybe it's because I'm drinking. I mean, there was a guy I used to play with years ago. When he was half drunk, he was the best player I ever saw. When he was sober, he was a stone cold nit. And when he got over the edge, he just dumped back his chips. There was like a 3-hour sweet spot in there when I mean, it was like watching an artist. He was just insane the way he would play. The moves he would make, the reads he would make. But then he'd just kind of go over the edge, just have that one too many shots of tequila, and all the money that he won would usually come back. It was the weirdest dynamic I've ever seen. But yeah, he just couldn't control his booze consumption, and just kind of had to ride out those 2 or 3 hours where he was, playing like Rain Man. Yeah, I agree. Definitely more fish during those hours, I think. It's right now. People are having family time. They're doing their dinner thing. I actually cooked some ribs tonight. They'll be downstairs for me when I log off here in a few minutes. Got about 15 minutes left in this live stream, by the way, guys and girls. No need to assume that it's all guys hanging out in here. Doesn't necessarily have to be a sausage fest. Yeah, I think the rec players kind of come out to play after, as the evening progresses. All right, down on table 3, we have pocket 8s. We did get 3-bet. We're a little deep, so I think we can... I don't like it necessarily. It's definitely a set mining kind of day. Yeah. Set mining kind of plan. We're just going to go into a check fold shell there. We're going to move away from that table because we do have a better hand to play now. Yeah, he raised me out. I'm going to fold those 8s, so nothing happens there. We do pick up a small pot with the ace queen. Ace 3 suited, not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, definitely in late position. That's an open. No limpers ahead of us. Occasionally, that's a hand I will overlimp with in late position if it's just 5-6 people going to see a flop already ahead of me. You're just not getting them all out of there. And you kind of got to hit a hand to get there. Yeah, okay, definitely call with 7-7 plus. All right, good. Snap call, yeah. I'm kind of inclined to agree with you. All right. Not really a lot of hands right at the moment, but that's okay. I will happily stack the money and call it a day. About 10 more minutes or so. I'm going to go enjoy some ribs. We got a thing called a sous vide. I'm sure some of you are aware of what this thing is, but I've just heard of it a few years ago. It's essentially a water submersion cooking device. You vacuum seal your meat or whatever you're cooking, and then you put it in this big tub of water, and it heats the water and circulates it at a low temperature. And it's a very, very slow cooker. But I did baby back ribs for literally a 24-hour cook in this thing at exactly 153 degrees, because that's what the internet told me to do. And they look really tender. I'm kind of excited. So we're going to go downstairs and jump into those as soon as we get off this live stream. That's why I'm kind of counting the minutes until I can get out of here. Because I want some ribs. I've been watching them cook for a full day. Yeah, it's a really cool device. I made a roast in it last week. It's like it's like a slower than a slow cooker, but the meat comes out super tender and juicy. And apparently this is a rib recipe you cannot screw up. You just take the membrane off the back, put your rub on there, throw it in the vacuum sealer, seal it up, drop it in the water for a day, literally 24 hours. Pull it out, throw it on a roasting pan, slather some barbecue sauce on there, broil that for 15 minutes, pull it out, put a little more barbecue sauce on there, off you go. And I was cutting them, and they just fall right apart. I had a little piece of meat, and it was super tender, still pink. It wasn't overcooked or tough. So, yeah, it looks exciting. I know it's not a cooking channel. Hey, Mike Guantos. My man, how you doing, my friend? I haven't seen you in forever and a day. Welcome to my channel. We're not talking about Nikes, but talking a little poker and doing a little live stream, doing a little gambling. Thanks for popping in. I do appreciate it. Little card dead now all of a sudden, but that's okay. Get to hang out with all you fine people of the internet. Or at least, what, 5 people? How many do I got on stream right now? That says 5. That says 3. I don't know. I don't know what to believe. We'll call it 4. Would like to get, obviously I'd like to get a lot more good hands in the last few minutes. Maybe flop another set or something. It'd be fun. Alright, here's a little something. Ace Jack offsuit, just against the blinds. We'll definitely throw in some money against those guys and pick up a pot. I was looking at a GTO Wizard the other day, and they do have a function in there, at least for my subscription level, deal with antes. So I've been looking at those numbers a little bit more, and I think like my immediate takeaway is you kind of got to get it in there and mix it up just a little bit more because there's more dead money in the pot, which definitely makes sense. I mean, there's more to play for, so you got to get in there and play for it. Like on a full table here, what we got here? We're gonna have $1.70 and then $1.60, so $2.30 in the pot before the first person even acts. So I mean, if you raise 2.5 times the straddle, you're basically laying them 2 to 1. You just have to get through 50% of the time, and you're seeing immediate profit right there. Yeah, multi-table is legit. Hey, there's an ace. All right, we'll go take a look at table 4 here. An ace might be something. Yeah, I like multi-tabling. It definitely helps with the ADHD because it's just constant stimulation. But on the flip side, I go 3 minutes out of the hand and I'm just like bored to tears. Oh, that's a fortunate flop. Look at this. That might be a little bit of an overbet. No, in hindsight, yeah. That was a little bit of an overbet. But that's okay. I'm already taking it down. Ace King right behind it. Who's this guy? 30 and 8. Definitely not very aggressive. We might have to barrel this guy. I could see a lot of floats happening here on the flop. Or we'll just take it down. Bitter fold works for me. I'm probably ahead. Doubt there's much there that he's folding that I'm losing to. I'm talking about those ribs. They just got me got my stomach gnawing on my backbone now. I am definitely looking forward to them. Hopefully they are good cold. I mean, I have been I've been up here for an hour, but wrapped them in foil. They should be all right. So yeah, I plan on doing this every Tuesday night, right around 6 o'clock Central, give or take a half hour, maybe an hour, depending on familial obligations, or if I'm out of town. Obviously, the week I'm in Vegas, I will not be live streaming. I will be vlogging quite a bit, recording a lot of sessions from when I'm out there. I got official permission to be a vlogger at the MGM properties. I did not ask Caesars. It seemed like Caesars wanted you to jump through quite a few more hoops. And they told Rampage no, and I figured they're going to tell him that Mom knows. Maybe there's a reason they told him no that I'm not privy to, but if he's getting shot down, then I'm probably not very good either. All right, this guy, he's a 45-25. We're going to 3-bet him from the blinds with King Queen suited. And we're going to go to a 2-table view because we have Ace King over here on table 1. Definitely a good flop for me here. We are going to put in the big boy bet. On table 2, we want to keep in all the draws, all the nonsense, all the weak kings. All right, we're going to go over to table 3 because we do have pocket queens down there. Or I'm sorry, table 1 and 4, we have pocket queens. And I threw in a 3-bet. Don't know if we're going to get any action. The ace-king hand, we got called in 5 spots on a queen-7 deuce rainbow kind of board. It's so dry, but there's just so many players. Somebody's going to have something, right? I can't. I just can't. I don't like to bluff into 4 people. Somebody's got something. Any queen would check to me and flow. Now that I gave up on the pot, yeah, we're just gonna check fold. Somebody's got something. I'm interested to see what wins here. Well, yeah, we're jacks, ace, king, called again, and 9-8 suited, which had absolutely nothing. What are you calling that flop with? Queen 7 deuce deuce, and you call it 9-8 out of suit. Oh my god, and people say there's bots out here, and these sites are rigged. I mean, yeah, sometimes those guys hit and they get paid, but for the most part, they just don't. Yeah, I've been doing really well on this site this last month. When I multi-table, I'm averaging over $75 an hour playing 100 ML, which is mind-boggling, to be honest with you. But anyways, kind of going to wrap this up here, guys. We will be here, like I said, every Tuesday, right around 6 o'clock Central Time, give or take. I will be putting announcements up on my Instagram, You can find my Instagram at Acme Poker. I will be putting it up on Facebook and on Reddit. Or you could like and subscribe. That's always a viable option, and I will dance for subs. Wish I would have got a line with a suited the old suited four gapper. Could have made something out of that, but that's okay. I think I did okay on that table. Let's do a quick little math roundup. See what our final result was. We were in for 400. We got 173 here, 456 here, 169 here, and 161 here. So minus 400. Grand total of $559 profit, which is not too bad for an hour. All right, we're going to close out these three tables. We are going to finish out, play this ace-10 suited that we have over here on table 1. Definitely don't want to go broke with it, but it is an ace. We're going to call. We're going to set ourselves up to sit out next hand. Oh shit! Looks like they just can't get rid of us. We got ace king over here on this other table. I mean, is this guy really in here with ace king or ace queen? Ace jack. I played this hand like an idiot. I'm just gonna lay it down. Roast me in the comments if you think I'm a nit. Yeah. Yo, let the clock run all the way out. Now I'm just gonna throw in a bluff the last second trick. Yeah, not today, Satan. Alright, I'm out. Alright, well. That's it for everybody. That's it for me tonight, guys. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you like what you see. And I will see you on the other side next Tuesday live, and vlogs come out on Friday. Thanks a lot.